Happy Thursday. How's it going? How is everyone doing? How are you? Yeah, sorry, there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but I just wanted to say happy Thursday to everyone and want to know if you guys are having a great day. Nice hat. Yes, absolutely. So today I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff, and we're going to have some giveaways too. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the camera. I'm going to do a camera reveal for sure. Yeah, so tomorrow is Christmas Eve here and everywhere, I assume. But yeah, whatever you're celebrating, happy holidays to you. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And if you are just having a great Thursday, I hope you're having a great Thursday. So that's that. Let me get this mic into frame because that's what we do. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some giveaways. Today we're going to be doing a camera reveal. So I want you guys to put your guesses in what my camera choice was, because I do have it and I am using it. So the choices were that I posted earlier. The choices were the Canon C70, the Canon R5, and the Sony A7S III, because those are the three cameras that I was looking at. And I'm going to talk about why I chose the camera I chose, why it's the camera that's right for me in this moment. And because if you guys are a part of the channel, you know that I always talk about getting the gear when it's needed and when it's time to upgrade and when it's time to do the right thing for you. So let's say hello. Let's say hello. Shall we do that? Shall we say hello? Yeah. So my monitor's moved out of the way. I have it on an arm. So thank you, Tom Buck, for recommending the monitor arm. It's actually really good. If you guys see Tom in the chat, let him know I say hello. Sergio, hello. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday to you. Avars, so congratulations on finishing your Vlogmas. I know you did the every other day. Man, that you're working full-time, family, and Vlogmas. That's interesting. But the insights that you had for the analytics on your channel, that was interesting. I was really curious to hear about that. So yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button to let YouTube know, to let other people come and join, because we're going to have some giveaways and I want to make sure that everyone has a chance, because we're going to be giving them away live today. That's what we're going to be doing. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you into a hold screen. Nah, forget it. That's okay. It's all good. If anyone can, I didn't put up my sound blanket, so I just wanted to do that. But yeah, so Bailey, I got your video. I wasn't able to download it, but I will play it later through the browser. So I want to say thank you for that. That was a really nice message. I really appreciate it. All you guys send all these positive vibes, and just your attitude on everything that we do on this channel is fantastic. So I want to say thank you for being so supportive, for being encouraging, for checking in when I was not posting for 6 weeks and saying, hey, everything okay? So I just want to say thank you to everyone that did that. You guys are awesome. And I will also open up a call-in portion a little bit later once we do the reveals and some of the giveaways. So make sure you guys are camera ready, have your mics on, get prepped if you aren't so inclined to do so. So, Mr. JJ, how's it going? What's up, everyone? Indeed. Hello, beautiful. Lothar, how's it going? Happy holidays to you. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so the first guesses are in. R5 from Avars. C70 from Justine. Aaron says C70 as well. Ooh, in this moment, R5. R5, another one from Sergio. All right. So Bailey also with the C70. So it's an interesting thing, and then I'm gonna talk about. I want to talk about it specifically. Let me just bring this down here so I can see it. So for the longest time, Nikon, for the longest time, this has been my go-to camera. It has been the Canon C200. It has filmed many a shoot, commercials. It's been B camera. It's been A camera. It's been my web streaming camera. It has been the workhorse. And this is my small handheld rig. So I have the top handle, the two side handles. I'm able to do it. And this thing altogether is probably about 7-8 pounds. So it's pretty good. So I'm able to keep it close. I'm able to use it. I was gonna get the C200B, which comes without the viewfinder. I think I've used this once or twice. So there it is. That's the beautiful camera. It shoots amazing quality footage. And everything about it, I've loved. I've loved the quality that comes out of it. I love that I can put XLRs into it. But the things that really drive me a little bit bonkers about it now, especially now, like 4 years later after owning it, is it's 8-bit and it's a cropped sensor. Now, there's nothing wrong with the crop sensor because I understand how to use it, but it's still full frame-ish. Now, the C70 has a speed booster which effectively uses the full field of view of the lenses. So bonus for that. So it's not like the Super 35 would be takeaway from that. And all three cameras I was talking about, the C70, the R5, and the A7S3, they're all 10-bit. Bonus. Great. 4K, no crop. Fantastic. So, as you guys know, my camera setup, my personal camera setup was the C200 and the R, the Canon R, which has been a fantastic camera. Shoots HD really well. Again, 8-bit. There's 10-bit in 4K, but super heavily cropped. So, let's see. Yes, it would not be a fun camera to vlog with. Let's bring that here. Here we go. So R5, you did notice the color shift. So my latest video today that I posted, no, not today, yesterday, the one about Timebolt, I used the new camera for. And I also bought a new lens. I'm gonna talk about that. So, all right, our C70, R5, Nikon, yeah, there we go. You know what? This is a fantastic camera rig. And when it comes to optics, when it comes to going onto set, this impresses clients. Like instantly, they feel like they've gotten their money's worth. And so much about finding the right clients and so much about finding jobs moving forward is, and I talked about this earlier, where if they've seen your reel and they're contacting you, they're just trying to see if you're a fit. And then once the project gets going, they want to feel as though their money is well spent. And that's where that optics part comes. Ooh, we got our first Sony. So you flip-flopped, I think, all three. I think you've said C70, R5, and now you're saying Sony? So, technically, we'll see. But, okay. So, let's do our first giveaway, shall we? And if you haven't seen the latest video, one of the giveaways is going to be Timebolt. But we'll do that a little bit later. New lens sounds like Sony. New lens? Why? There's plenty of RF lenses that I have not got. Like I only have one RF lens and it's a 35 millimeter. So I don't know. So guess is now Sony with a nice variable wide for YouTube. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the first giveaway that we're gonna do right now is I want to get some more of these out there to you guys. So right now, the first one. Wait, how should we do this? Jeez, I should have thought of this. Sorry, I was busy today. But I want to give you guys these shirts. So what shall we do? What shall we do? Because I know what I'm going to do for the other ones. That's right. The 15 to 35 is a great lens. It is a great lens. You need that one. Need. Yes. Because we all need. So for the first one, for the shirt, it's going to be very simple. First one to guess closest number, and I have the number in my head. Closest guess to the number I have in my head. And I'll write it in the chat. So I'm going to write it. So there, it's written in the chat. I'm just going to hit enter a second from now. So the first person to guess the number. All right. Yeah, that you guys are good. Avars, congratulations. How did you know? 8 is literally the number I had in my head. Capricorn 8. So you guys know me very well. Well done. So I'm going to send you one of those shirts. Actually, Bailey, I'm going to get you one, and Michael, I will get you one as well. So you guys were the closest. So make sure you DM me on Instagram to let me know. Yeah, that's right. You knew there was no guessing. I didn't tell you. It's my number. It's my number. My number is Capricorn 8. That was a simple giveaway. So I'm gonna give away 3 shirts. So you guys make sure you DM me your info. I can send you those shirts. I will get them out to you when you can. You'll have a choice between the fix it in camera and the finesse it in post. So you guys choose. Let me know which one you want. Fix it in camera or finesse it in post. So the other giveaway, and this one's a big one. This one is a big one. We'll get to it. This is the Aperture ALMW. It's waterproof. It's a great camera, or a great camera. It's a great. Can't think. Form my sentences. It's a light. It's like a pocket light, but it's a waterproof one. Completely unopened box. Unopened box. Yes, I had to double check that is the right one. Unopened box, and it's a light. So with this one, let's see. That's right. It's a light. You're welcome, Roger. Hello. Happy Thursday and happy Christmas to you guys out over there. Hey, you made a guess. 27. Look at that. Awesome. So, prize number 2 is going to be the light. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm not leaving anywhere. I just got to do something. I can't let you guys see. 1 second. I'm just gonna go right here. There we go. Thank you, Michael. I enjoy it. It's a lovely cap. So this is prize number 2. It is the Aperture ALMW mini and waterproof light. On open box. This is for you guys to use. Now, for the light, I say 8. No, we're not playing that game. Hello, Jack. Always wondering Where do you come from? I can't find your accent. I am a European mutt living in Canada and doing a lot of work with the States. So I am a Hugh man. I am a Hugh man. That's right. I'll change my name to Hugh Man. Sounds like a trustworthy name. So, what shall we do to give this away? What do you guys recommend? What is something that we can do? Let's get some guesses out there. Help me out here, because today was a busy day. Look at that bokeh. That's some pretty sweet stuff. So yeah, I want to be able to send this to you. So as long as I can send this to you, you guys will get this light. So how do we give it away? Let's think about that for 1 second. I have to cover this because I'm about to reveal the camera. That's why I wanted to cover it. Hello from Belgium. All right. So let's do another number. I'm going to do a random number generator to make this completely fair. So I'm going to do it to 1,000. This is a big one. Ready? Okay, so I haven't hit the button yet, so don't start guessing. So I'm going to generate a number between 1 and... Can't see that, can you? 1 and 1,000. But I'll make sure that we can see that. So I'm going to do that right now. First one that gets closest wins. All right, so we have a number. Let the numbers begin. First guess, 1,000 sounds good. 615, interesting. 346. Ah, these are good. These are good numbers. Got 605, 689, 247, 567. You can only get one guess, so your first guess is the one that counts. 456. Are we doing like a Price is Right thing? 476, 890. Hey Victor, how's it going? Happy Thursday to you. 123. Jasim, your first one, only your first guess. Yeah, $1. Perfect. All right, let's see. Who's the closest? Anyone else? Anyone else? Last chance to put in your number right now. Let's go. 72. If you guys are just watching and you want to comment, make sure. Ben, hello. Okay. 5, 4, 3, $1.01. Perfect. I don't think they did it by pennies, but okay. So the number and the winner. Wait, who's the winner? Who got the closest? Just double checking. 1. See, Jasim, this is why I think your first number was right. 272. You are... No, I'm sorry. We got Aaron with 247. There you go. Wait, you need to just double check to make sure that Aaron is the winner. 272, you did... So he's about 25 away. So is anyone less than 25? Let's double check. Let's double check. Yeah, Aaron, congratulations. You are the winner of the Aperture LM AL-MW lens. Give him a round of applause, guys. Nicely done. Aaron, I hope you're still around because you need to send me your information. Otherwise, it's going to Jasim. He is the runner-up. So, Victor, you have a question. Yeah, shoot. you guys have any questions, this is a kind of an open forum. Again, I'm gonna open up the call-in. So Bailey's changing his guess to the Sony camera. That autofocus is great. The R autofocus is really good as well. The C70. I'm not doing a lot and it's really bright in here. So make sure you understand. That's right. Runner up. Show us the camera. No, I got to do one more giveaway. And then, so question, C70 or R5? Well, that's what we're really talking about here, because I actually bought a new camera, and the choices, and we're going to reveal that camera today. The choice is between the C70, R5, and A7S3. And we're going to talk about why I chose that over the other two cameras. And I have, can't show you that yet. I don't like wobbling on the R5, Sony or R5. So you don't like the wobbling. Oh, you're saying that, you just make one guess. You got to get one guess. So the other thing, the other prize, which we're going to do today, is, if you guys saw my video this morning, you will know that started using Timebolt recently, and it's a standalone app that does one thing that I need very, very well, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna share my screen. So I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Thank you, I appreciate that. Jeez, man, you're flopping all over the place. You're saying Sony. Okay. I thought we were friends, man. No, just kidding. Okay, let me share my screen. Where's my screen? Can I share my screen? There we go. Can I show current application? Yeah, that's it. That's good enough. Okay, so Timebolt. This is an application. So I have a free copy to give away for you guys. And what this application does is it takes your video and it literally splices out all the silent parts, and then it spits out an XML that you can import into Premiere, Final Cut, DaVinci, or whatever you want. And it has just all the footage of the all the talking parts, all the parts that actually have sound in it. It's a fantastic, powerful little tool that it makes everything so simple, especially if you do a lot of talking heads, or if you do any kind of presentations, or if you want to cut down your live streams, or if you want to like meetings or anything like that, where you need to remove the silent parts from the video without having to go through it. And we've all been there, where you go in, you splice, delete, splice, delete, you're removing all those parts. If you haven't seen the video that I made today, make sure you check it out, because it really communicates well how powerful and simple this thing is. Hold on. Let me just do a quick demo for you. Like literally, I'm just gonna do oh no, I can't do it because I don't have the footage. Anyways, watch the video. It's worth using this. And my earphone's not staying in my ear. What's up, yo? Okay, so I asked the developers and the creators of Timebolt if they'd be willing to give away a copy of this application, and they have graciously said yes. And I think it's a fantastic tool for anyone to be able to speed up through any of your talking heads. You literally put this in, it removes all the silences, and you can just get to the actual core of the content without having to worry about the and those pauses that are in between your video files. It's the last two videos that I've done with it, I've probably saved several hours just managing the dead space in those files. You literally drag it in, within 10 seconds, it can chug through your file, and it's all done on the computer. So it's very similar to the application or to the online service Descript. It just doesn't do a translation or not a translation, but it doesn't transcribe the video. So it's a powerful little companion tool for any editor that is doing stuff. So that's what we're doing today. And because this one is a little bit bigger, let's raise the stakes, shall we? So I just want to say thank you to Doug and Quinston for making this app and offering a free version to one of you guys. And I hope you guys get it and use it. So we're going to do 1 to 1,000. Sorry, we did that. We're going to do 1 to 10,000 auto-generated number. So the person closest to the number is going to win a free copy of Timebolt. So let's do that. Ready? I'm going to generate in 3, 2, 1. That's an interesting number. All right, so the number has been chosen. You guys, it's up to you now to find out the number between 1 and 10,000. Why am I not hearing anything? Let me know if you guys are still hearing music, because I'm not hearing anything. But that could be just me. All right, the numbers are pouring in. Look at that. All right. 3,500. There we go. Let me switch up this. Bam. Oh, that's why. Because I was on a different scene. There's the music. All right, all right. So Sergio, 3,500. Renzier, am I pronouncing your name hopefully correctly? 4,106. 29, a big old whopping 29. 5,675 from Bailey. Let's go. Victor, 5,999. Roger with a 2756. Story North Productions. We got 7,502. It's not easy when the numbers get bigger. I was going to go to 1 million, but I thought that would be a little bit ridiculous to try to figure out. So Jack with 80, 58, 90. Stuart with 33, 67. Jassim with 60, 60. 8,600 for Avars. Nice. 59. All right. So your first guess is the one that I'm going to be using. Michael with 8,000. All right. Yeah, I was on the other scene, so thank you for that. Okay, let's see who the closest is. Just double checking. Ready? If there's anyone else, this is your chance to put in your number. Make sure that you guys submit your number. So if you guys are just watching and not participating, getting your chance for a free copy of the application. I think it works both on Mac and PC. So let's give it a go. Okay, I'm gonna reveal the number in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is, 9,899. And the winner is, where is he? Where is he? Avars, it's you. Congratulations, you get a free copy of Timebolt. So now you can do Vlogmas 10 times faster. All right, nicely done. Unless there's someone else that had a higher number. Can you guys just double check, let me know? Pretty sure 8,600 was the highest number that I saw. Michael came close with... Yeah, congratulations. Nicely done. So I'm just going to need to confirm your email because that's where I'm going to send it. Yeah, congrats, man. So Victor is asking, can we stream with Mac Mini with iPhone mirror without Elgato? Can you expand on that? What exactly are you asking? What are you asking there? Because yes, you can stream on the Mac Mini with your iPhone. But yeah. Changing the music up. All right. So does it splice the video and audio together at the same time? So you're asking about Timebolt. Yes, it can do audio by itself and it can do video by itself. So even if you're doing podcasting, you can throw in your audio file into this and it'll do the exact same thing. It'll go through and literally stripe it all clean. Make sure you check out timebolt.io to find out more information, or watch the video that I made earlier. And the full app version, they have a subscription model and they have a pay one-time model, which is the one I went with because ultimately it's a tool that I know I'm going to use for every single one of my YouTube videos. I'm going to use it for all my interviews. I'm going to use it for all the things, all my tutorials. It just saves so much time. It's nutty. It's one of those things where it just goes in and you can just start editing because it's like having an assistant editor that does the work in 10 seconds. And one of the things, like the app wasn't recognizing the file formats that I was using initially. And so it was not producing the XML correctly. And I reached out to developers. They fixed the issues really, really quickly and posted a new update to the app so that they were really responsive. And another thing that the app actually does have as well, it has a screen recording feature. So yeah, we have the 3 giveaways. So make sure if you guys won the shirts, make sure you DM me on Instagram. And then make sure everybody DM me for the prizes so I can get that stuff out to you because I'm probably going to forget. So make sure you remember to remind me to remind you to send me the stuff. So Sergio's asking, are you thinking about a tutorial about how a filmmaker can or can't do a turkey for Christmas without burning the kitchen? I wish I could help you, but I want to let you know one thing. For dinner, I make the very best reservations. Keep that in mind. So you don't want cooking advice from me. Stuart, it saves crazy amounts of time. The video that I posted yesterday from in to out, because I was able to use it for the screen capture that I had, it was almost done because it was very linear and I just did multiple takes when I kind of stumbled across words. And I was just able to go in, delete those stumbles, and I was done the video in probably from beginning to end, from recording it to out, in about 2.5 hours. And that was including recording, color grading, doing the audio mix, doing all, putting all the text and titles on top. It just streamlined the whole process. Like it was great. It was interesting because I saw Descript had that feature that it exported the XML with all those edits out. But the one thing that I really didn't like about Descript's version is that you have to. Oh wait, Bailey, you can't. Don't head out. I'm gonna do the camera reveal in about 10 seconds. Wait, actually, before I do that, give me a second. Let me just pause this. Wait. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Bailey, do not go anywhere. Just don't do it. All right. So Bailey sent a message. I'm going to play it here for you guys. Yep, it's up. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see this. I'm going to play it. Let me know if you can hear it.
Being such an amazing guy and helping me out.
Wait. Let me. Oh, come on. It won't. Okay. He said, thank you for being an amazing guy. Great.
I guess journey in both my business and my YouTube channel. You being there is such an amazing
thank you.
Influence, I guess, on me and to get and keep me creating. So thank you so much for being there for me. Unfortunately, I can't be there live because I'm traveling, but Thank you so much, and I'll continue to be watching for many, many years, I'm sure.
Bailey, thank you for that. It's like those kind of messages are amazing. I just want to say thank you for watching, for participating, for being part of this, and for creating. I create because I actually remember when I started this whole journey of being a creator, all the people that reached out and helped me to learn to become better. This is well before YouTube was even around. There was no tutorials that I could watch. So I just want to say thank you for you guys and all your support. Bailey, thank you for that message. That it means so much. And I just want to say this goes out to all you guys. I want to make sure that you guys understand how awesome I want you to know that having these conversations it's the whole point of why I make the videos. I continue to make the videos. It's not about how many subscribers I can get. It's not about how many views a video gets. I literally put out all the videos that I do because they are things that help me. They are things that I feel will help you. Like if you're in the office with me working when we're, doing these kind of stuff, if I found a way to do something better, I would turn to the person next to me, which is you, and say, dude, you got to try this out. This is awesome. So let's do a camera reveal. And then I'm going to open up the call and let's do a little bit of chatting with each other. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what's going on with you guys. Okay, so last chance to make a guess for the camera that I chose. C70, R5, or A7S3. And I'm just going to tell you, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. And yes, I did get a camera. So, I'm going to switch cameras, and I'm going to show you the back of the other camera. So, I'm going to narrow it down. It is not the R5. So now we're between the A7S3 and... Oh, there it is. Why is that camera not working? Of course, that's the one that craps out. Oops. Hey, there we go. Do you guys know what camera that is? This one right here? Roger, you got it right, nail on the head. This is the FX3. So I didn't get the A7S3, I got the FX3. There we go. I'm going to show you guys. Yeah. So I ended up getting the FX3, and I got it for a very specific reason. Like I mentioned before, the camera that I had, this is why that's why I was covering that. I'll show you why I was covering that. So I got this camera for a very specific reason, and that's a big delay. I don't know why that's happening. Anyways. So, I got the FX3 because I actually have a job and a client that is using the same camera. And so, I need to have the camera to be able to work with it and to make sure it's all set up right and correct for them. And if they have any questions moving forward, I'll be able to troubleshoot it directly. And I was already in the market to buy another camera. And so all the specifications, all the things that I wanted in a camera, this one fulfills. Because, let me just turn this around and get here. So yeah, this is why I wanted to cover, I had this covered initially. Just trying to see if anyone could just recognize it by the box. So another reason is because I was leaning towards the C70 wholeheartedly. That was the camera I was going to go with because I wanted a complement to the Cine camera that I had. I wanted I wanted the color space, I wanted the buttons, I wanted the form factor, I wanted the RF lenses because I could use EF and RF lenses on it. But when the opportunity came up for this job, I really had to think about it. Like, I didn't want to try to figure out how to use this camera and then try to communicate that moving forward. I wanted to, Bailey, I just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic time. Enjoy your break. You deserve it. You've been working like a madman, going to school, waking up, being part of the streams. I hope you have a fantastic time. Everyone say bye to Bailey. We'll probably see you in the new year on the streams. Okay, see ya, Bailey. So the reason I went with the A7S, or sorry, A7S. Hold on a sec. Bam. There we go. So the reason I went with the FX3 is twofold. Ooh. It has the top handle, but much better with XLR. You can't see it here. Why don't I just take this down? No, it's fine. So it has the XLRs directly in, has a full HDMI out. It has RAW capability if I need it, which matches the C200. It's full frame. It's what? It's awesome. It's an awesome camera. And it's exactly like the A7 III. So because it was already on my pipeline to considering it, and this all kind of happened organically, I would say, because again, the project that I was working on kind of called for it. And initially the project was to use the A7S III as the main camera. But I'm working my way through the paces, but it's thus far like the image looks great. I'm able to color correct it like this, like a snap. So like I'm not worried about the color space because I tweak the colors. I don't rely on the internal color space. I'm actually not a big fan. I just have my own preference, what I like to see. And I like that it's 10-bit. It doesn't have the EVF on top, even like this one. I've never used this. I didn't need another stills camera because the R is a fantastic stills camera, but this one in a pinch. Like I do more video than I do photo stuff. But when I do photo stuff, if I need it, I could use this. But I needed a cinema camera. So I wanted the fan built in. So if I needed to do a 2-hour long interview in the middle of summer, this one can do it. So all the things lined up, and it's full frame, and I ended up getting the G Master 24mm 1.4 lens. And this is just for me because I wanted to get a 24mm lens anyways. Bonus is that I'm able to use Metabones adapters and still work with my lenses. So I've already done tests. It's okay. I probably won't use it, tried it with autofocus, but manual focus, it works amazingly. Okay, so let's open up and get some people on here. Let's chat with you guys. I would have done the same, and because I was able to get this for the same price as the A7S III, that's why the FX3 was the one that we landed on. Sure, the shutter speed on the camera should be 180 right now, or nope, it's 140. That's interesting. Or yeah. Why is it 140? Did I push the wrong button? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Don't judge me. I'm still new. I don't know the automatic buttons. I'm so used to all the other cameras where I just know where they are just by the touch. But I love that this has the tally lights. I love that it has XLR in, where the R5 and the R do not. It's and it has image stabilization. That's the one thing that the C70 didn't have. And so like I was just going back and forth. But let's open up some stuff, shall we? Where is my window? So interview, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste it in. And like I can only invite 10 people at a time, so I'm gonna try to get as many as you as we go. But the whole thing that we're gonna do is let me know your wins for 2021 and what you're hoping for 2022. What are your plans for 2022? So let's it's in the chat. Call in. Let's have a chat. I didn't prep any of this before, so we may have some audio things that we need to tweak in the first few seconds. But yeah, so some of the wins that I've had for 2021 was still sticking through the second year of YouTube, which was actually interesting because there were points where just questioning, like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Like, it's taking up a lot of time, which is fine. But when I got busy in September and then it spilled into October and then November, it's just, oh man, it was hard to keep up trying to make some of those videos. So Avars, when you did Vlogmas, I was like, man, I don't know how you can just, I know you just pick up the camera, you record your thoughts and you just kind of go. But what you said in your video today was almost identical to my feeling that on my main channel, I want it to be something that is useful to everybody that watches the channel. That's why I have a whole separate channel just for my regular main live streams. So if you're make sure you guys go check that out, my second channel, where I do live streams every week, where we do deep dives into the creative process, into freelance and financials of freelancing, the business side of creative. Avars is calling. Hello, let's do this. Hold on, you're in the green room. I'm gonna add you to, boom, there you are. Let me see, can I hear you? I'm not hearing you yet. Oh, that's because you test?
You muted me probably.
There you go.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear?
So yeah, what are
I muted you on YouTube, otherwise I held twice. Okay.
I'm gonna pause the music. There you go. So yeah, what would you say your win is? A great video, by the way, today on the Vlogmas, on ending that, and congratulations on getting through it all and also winning the Timebolt. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So yeah, let me know what are your wins for 2021? What would Vlogmas be considered a big win for you, or do you think that?
I will say Vlogmas was experiment, and but yeah, I will say about wins. I will definitely include YouTube because on beginning of this year I was below 1,000 subscribers on the channel. It was about 10,000. I mean, it was about 9,000, something like that. I kind of. I'm already messing in numbers. Okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. I was basically growing on YouTube was quite big in this year, and I feel that I kind of managed that process, video creating, and so on, and that Vlogmas at the end of the year, that was kind of nice experiment to try to do not overcomplicate, overthink videos and so on, and push content out more often. That was kind of interesting experiment, and I do not regret at all that I did that. Even I said on my video, kind of conclusion video that, yeah, from Vlogmas, I do not see big growing on channel. But I experimented with vlog style videos, and I see that there is place for that type of content in the channel
now,
as well.
Question for you. Did you use the R mostly for Vlogmas, or did you do a lot of mix between the iPhone and the R? Like, did you find?
I mixed quite a lot in iPhone footage. Basically, when I driving around in car, that was everything on iPhone. Vlog style on streets quite often also iPhone, but yeah, that depends on possibilities. When I can use big camera, that was EOS R, basically the same camera that I'm using now, and Rode video microphone, and yeah, I used those both, yeah.
And so for 2022, I know you kind of talked about it in your video today, but you're going to go back to regular scheduled content, not necessarily the vlog. So you're going to have your live streams. Oh, if you guys haven't checked out, if you guys haven't checked out Avars's channel, this dude live streams like an animal, and he'll go through 5-6 hours daily doing his programming stuff. So if you guys are interested in iOS development and just the business side of it, make sure you check it out, because he spews knowledge, and he does it so often and so well, and he's just so comfortable with it. I remember when you did your first live stream, you're like, I don't know, and then now you're like, I think you racked in hundreds of hours already. It's interesting.
Probably, yeah. There could be quite a lot of hours, yeah. I started live streaming in very end of August, and I kind of decided to try kind of co-working live stream style, and yeah, that was interesting experiment. And yeah, from my experience, what I see is that videos which are kind of regular videos, let's say, like you create on your channel, and I like, and videos like I mostly created on my channel before, those videos have a chance to become viral. For example, I don't know, M1, for example, or how much RAM you need in Mac, and so on. All those type of videos, those have chance to get viral and grow audience and so on. But live streams and vlog style videos, those allows to connect better with audience, and that's kind of community content. And I planning to mix that in the next year. And yeah, kind of win for me in this year was that I kind of finally start to understand what I'm doing on YouTube and moving. Because on the beginning of the year, it was unclear for me who really is my audience, what content they really like to watch from me, and what I would like to create on video. For next year, I have quite a clear vision, and those live streams and vlogs, that kind of helped me to connect with the audience. That's my win, let's say, for
that's
this
the
year.
whole thing. The Josh Satin, who has a farming channel with 180,000 subscribers, he started a second channel, which is more about gear and talking about content on content. That's the channel. And he talked about how it's really understanding the audience that you're trying to do and you're trying to work for. And he had this explosive growth, and he believes that it was a fluke for him. And those kind of channels are kind of gone at this point. Like those are going to be anomalies. Those are going to be, those special cases. But everyone else is the slow growth, earning one sub at a time, and just doing content for people and building that community that wants to know your thoughts on the specific subject that you're talking about. So kind of going all over the place and doing these variety channels may not be the best. I know that everyone, and yourself included, with Casey's new course that he just is launching in January, there's going to be an influx of new vlogging, or that resurgence of vlogging, and especially the Casey style of vlogging. So I think I'm going to leapfrog into the anti-vlog vlog, where it's going to be scripted, non follow my day kind of stuff. Just like, no, we're talking about this one thing.
Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, I kind of basically, I created video about that Casey's course as well. That was kind of my thinking as well. Do I really need that? Because I'm kind of maybe already kind of afraid a little bit of copying Casey Neistat, because kind of like it and watched almost everything what he created, and but I still decided to go to that course and just try to learn some storytelling from him.
Yep.
But I see that what I found for myself that I can mix kind of vlog and kind of information in that vlog as well. Maybe, I don't know, Matt Davella doing something. He's mixing like not so much vlog, but like documentary and informational videos.
Yeah, he
let's say
has
so.
his own YouTube course as well. How about you guys? Did you guys see Casey's announcement for the course? Are you guys going to be taking that course to learn from one of the best vloggers out there in the past decade? And do you guys feel that we're going to have this influx of new vlogging excitement for 2022 after his course is kind of done? Love to know your thoughts, because that's the same thing that I thought. It's like, well, next summer, next spring, it's just going to be vlog after vlog after vlog, and we're going to go back to the golden years of YouTube, because Casey himself hasn't done many videos in 2021. He ended up moving back to New York, and he just kind of stayed off until he made his announcement of like, oh, I'm doing this course. So it was very purposeful what he was doing, and he was busy making the course at the same time. But yeah, so anyone else that wants to come and say hello and let me know the wins for 2021 and for 2022, come on up and let's have a chat. I really want to hear what you guys have to say, what you guys are interested in for the next year. What are you guys excited about? Because I know what I'm excited about. I'm excited about finally getting a computer that can handle the workload, because my computer is getting long in the tooth. But I bought it almost 5 years ago, so it has done the quality of work that I've needed up until this point. But yeah, it's time for me to officially move into the M1, into the ARM architecture Apple sphere. But now that all the applications that I use have been ported fairly well, or at least are in a stable beta, because After Effects is in constant beta. So by the time I get my computer, and the lead times for you, Avar, is like, you're what, at 64 days now?
Yeah, I'm just checking in my app. Yeah, 64 days of waiting already.
So Avar's made an app that tracks how long his Apple order has been out there waiting, and he's at 64 days. So it's a cute little app, and he did a whole live stream building the app. So I'm waiting.
That was kind of joke. Yeah, that was kind of joke. And I did kind of content around that. I did live stream building that application, and then based on that, and I created video about programming on iPad, because that is possible for a few days already. So yeah, that's also kind of a secret how I made that. Pushed out all those videos, because kind of creating content around what I did already anyways. Yeah. So.
But that's the beauty of doing YouTube, is that if you can find that thing that you just are doing anyways with the cameras off, if you can film that, you're going to have content, too much content. You're not going to be able to fill enough content. So like, you have to live stream because you're literally building these things, which I find fantastic. So I'm waiting for the M1 Max to be available 1 to 2 weeks lead time, because right now the computer that I want is almost 6 to 8 weeks if I was to order it today. So I'm just waiting. I don't need it just yet. Would it be nice? Absolutely, but I'm just not there yet. And if the lead times keep getting pushed, or they stay 6 to 8 weeks, I may wait until March and see if Apple releases a new Mac Mini that is a Max kind of combination. And I feel the reason they didn't announce a Mac Mini at the time when they announced the Mac Pro, the M1 Pro and M1 Max, is because I feel that if they had announced it, they would have tipped their hand on what the new iMac was going to be. Because I think the new iMac is going to have the dual core processors where they're going to kind of mash two M1 Pros or two M1 Maxes together. And they're going to be able to put that into the new designed Mac Mini. So the Mac Mini is going to be more in line, like the fully spec'd one is going to be more in line with a fully spec'd iMac Pro, which I think they're going to announce. And then in the fall, that's when they're going to do the quad M1 Pros and M1 Mac Pros. So it's going to be the iMac, Mac Pro, Max, iMac. I don't know. There's too many. Hello, super happy giant robot. That sounds happy. But yeah, it's this coming year is I'm excited about having the new Apple Silicon. And I just watched a video today where they took the applications that I'm literally using and they put it against an Intel Mac, the iMac, the M1 Mac Pro. No, sorry, the M1 Pro and the M1 Max, and a Ryzen Threadripper, the AMD, yeah. And obviously the AMD computer just wiped the floor with everything and was able to render from Cinema 4D that one clip or that one frame in 1 minute and 20 seconds, where the M1 Max got in at about 6 minutes, which when you consider it, they had dual RXT 3080s in there. Those two graphics cards by themselves are about $5,000. So you add the whole computer, I think it was like a $9,000-$10,000 computer. So a half-price computer was able to do something very, very well. And I don't use Cinema 4D that often, but often enough where that is a significant gain compared to my current Mac, because my Mac doesn't handle that very well, Cinema 4D. But we'll see. How about you guys? Are you guys planning to buy some new gear in 2022? Did you guys do your Christmas shopping? I know I did, because I have myself a new FX3 sitting in front of me. It's a nice little toy. And I love that it is tiny. It is so tiny. It is minuscule compared to this beast. And I think with my older age, that's why I chose, like, it's still a cinema camera, consider, like, it doesn't have ND filters, but it's definitely up there. So yeah, guys, join in. The link is above. Here, I'll paste it again. Anyone else wants to come and join? Come. Say hi. Say Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Say all those things. Let me know what your thoughts are. What's happening here? Any plans for the holidays? Are you going to take your camera? Are you going to squeeze in another vlog over the next couple of days?
I probably will do for the weekend. Yeah, of course, this will be Christmas, but next week I will be kind of work vacation. I will be half time working, half time in Airbnb in other city. So we have winter, a lot of snow, probably good chance to move around with camera, and yeah, maybe we'll record some video but that will go to the next year already.
Now,
I doubt I will post anything in next week.
Do you find that you actually, when you don't film a video, you actually feel a little bit like, like you need to film something? Because I know that when I don't film, I don't post something in the week, that I get kind of anxious.
It's hard to say.
Super happy giant. I do see you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you on. Hello.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's kind of feels that. Oh, sorry.
Hey, buddy, can you grab my headphones?
Sorry, what was that? Oh, hold on. Your audio's not coming through. Oh, you muted yourself. All right.
I'm so sorry. My iPhone, I can't hear the speakers aren't that loud. But
okay.
Super excited about. First of all, huge fan of your channel. I've
Thank
learned
you.
so much whenever you started posting about the R, was the same time I got the R, and all the stuff you were making was just super cool. And when I was like, oh, here's a C200, that's what I'm getting. I got it like I think last year or before. I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is like literally creating content with stuff that I have access to. So like you've really like unlocked a lot of stuff for me. So huge fan. Thank you so much. First time,
appreciate
long time
it.
caller, long time listener, first time caller. But yeah.
What
So I think
and
for
your
this
name?
year-
And
Go ahead,
your
sorry.
name? Your name?
My name is Braxton. But
Braxton.
My YouTube is Super Happy Giant Robot.
Yeah. I see your handle. I just didn't know your name. So Braxton, I'm gonna remember that. But yeah, leave comments. Leave comments and say hello. And yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know that I'm joining
Big
the.
fan. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All good. I appreciate you.
This
Thank
year
you.
probably going to get the new MacBook. Spec model,
I
and
will.
the base
I will.
model probably, and we'll see what happens with that. Thank you. I'm gonna hang up.
All right. Bye for now. Thanks, Braxton. So sorry about that. Oh, hold on. Let me just say, Roger, I hope you have happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. I will reach out to you later because I got something for you as well. All right. Mac, how's it going? Avars, I think you're muted. You're all good to unmute.
Yeah, I muted myself. No, I just said, yeah, I do not see kind of pressure to record each and every day, but hard to say. I posted weekly for a very long time already, so I don't know. We'll see. I most likely I will post at least one or few shorts on the next week, but I doubt that I will post full-length video. Yeah, but I will definitely record one for the next year already. Yeah. So that's my plan. Yeah. And yeah, I kind of enjoyed. Afraid a little bit, yeah, of those Casey Neistat vibes too much, but I kind of enjoy to go outside with camera as well, to do not sit all the time in office and do those talking head videos. Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to with this camera because of its image stabilization and with its image stabilization and with its low light capabilities. I may take the camera more with me to film some of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting to know the camera and playing around with it. Right now I've gotten comfortable with color grading it, so I'm using my own LUT on here. Who's that? I don't know. No, stop it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing around with the cameras, and it's the first time I bought a new camera in 3 years. And I've used this camera before. Like I've had it on set, I've worked with the footage, so I understand it. And this is the camera that, all in all, as a full package, makes the most sense. And it's probably the one, if I was doing a live stream only setup, this is the camera that I would probably go to as a sorry, that's distracting. Stop calling me.
I was surprised that I recorded video on the field, Snowwood Field, when I was walking around with dog, and I used EOS R. EOS R don't have any stabilization in it, and with 50 to 35 millimeter lens.
The lens
has stabilization. Yeah. Yes, that's the trick. Lens has stabilization, and I enabled that digital stabilization for that one stop in camera. It crops a little bit in, but with 15 millimeters, it's still usable, and it was quite fine. It was very usable. I didn't do any stabilization in post. It was fine.
The thing is, most cameras work really well outdoors. Most cameras in really bright scenarios, they work better. For me, because I do a lot of small product photography, I do close-ups. That's where the R really fell apart. And if I tried to use this handheld, it just no. And so I needed the quality of this, but using the EOS R just didn't make any sense. And it wasn't something that I was able to really get to work, even with lenses that had stabilization, even with the digital stabilization. And then I had to do another layer on top of image stabilization in post. And that was getting a little bit too nutty. So I kind of stayed away from that. And I rented these cameras before just to do those kind of shoots with the lenses. But the 24mm doesn't actually have image stabilization. So still to be found out. For me, it was the low light capability, I think, that pushed me over the edge on why I wanted the A7S initially. Because the A7S and the FX3 both have dual native ISO. So they have 640 and they have 12,800. So when it's low light, that's when it becomes really, really noticeable and good.
Yeah, heard about that, yeah. But yeah, I just hobbyist YouTube these days. For me, R is plenty, good enough, yeah. I would like to have uncropped 4K, but I'm recording all the videos in 1080 anyways, and then just upscale for upload to YouTube, and there is not so much big difference, yeah. So yeah, I kind of wanted to get R5 or R6, but I get over that wanting and didn't buy.
I know waiting exactly, next camera. I know exactly what you mean. Like on my list a year ago, I wanted to get the C300. So the C300 or even the C500, which was full frame, because that was the one thing that was annoying me. I love the look of full frame. I love knowing how wide a frame should be when it's 16mm. But then I put it on here and I lose so much space. So all of a sudden I have to start moving the camera back. I have to do the field of view becomes different. And there was an interview that I had to shoot a couple months back where it was a tight space. Like it was a small space. And if it was a full frame, it would have the shot would have looked fantastic. But because this was a Super 35 and crop sensor, it was just like, okay, I had to get the camera almost by the wall, and because the actual camera body is so big that like the plane is right here, but then I had all of this that had to go. So for me, it's just like, it was annoying. And so the thought of buying a bigger camera, I didn't want to go that route. And because I do use this every day, I do use this stuff every single day for the work that I do, it made sense for me to get a camera that is 4K, that is able to do that. And because I had the need to have a camera that I knew I need to understand it inside and out for a gig, it was an easy decision for me to make. Would I have bought this camera if that project didn't, if that project didn't come through? Probably not. I probably would have went with the C70 with the speed booster. But because I was able to lean into it as a project and use it moving forward, it made the choice easier. It did become a need more than just a want, because I wanted the other cameras. So that's a lesson for you guys. If you guys can connect it to a project that you're working on, then it justifies the purchase. It justifies a purchase.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
So is there anyone else? What are your goals for the holidays? Do you guys have any things that you want to share? Anything that you guys want to share for 2022? Any big plans? Let me know. You don't have to join the call, but you guys can just share your thoughts here, and let's chat about it. And otherwise, so yeah, so we had the winners today, which was fantastic. I'm happy that you got the Timebolt, because I'm interested to see how it affects you and how you're able to use it, and if it's actually going to speed up your workflow. Because I know that you specifically have so much stuff going on. Like you even mentioned in one of your videos that like I think that you will definitely benefit from this.
Yeah.
You're able to cut out all those spaces and just pick and choose, because you can always add back, right? Because it just gives you an XML and then add back a space or that pause, and then drop in your B-roll sections that you do so nicely, by the way. And I have to say that the way you make your videos the quality has gone up so well. Like you seem so comfortable in the way you make the vlogs, in the way you make your videos. So well done for that, because it just seems like it comes natural to you now. Like you just understand the storytelling part. You start at the beginning, and they do have, I will say that they do have a Peter Lindgren feel to them. I don't know if you watch his videos, but
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah.
yeah, like it's on par with that. Like you do it really well. So
yeah. I'm following Peter for he was on 8,000 subs and then he just blow up. Yeah. I started to follow him relatively early in his career on YouTube, but yeah, he
but
blown
even
up.
he says that vlogs, he's putting them onto a separate channel. He likes
Yeah.
making them,
Yeah.
but they do not drive subscriptions. They do not drive the views that on his main channel, because YouTube is a consumption platform, and
Sure.
the majority of people, if they don't know you, there's no reason for them to watch a vlog from you, because they don't know you yet.
Absolutely.
So the people that are
absolutely.
watching your vlog are the people that are already there liking you. They like you and they want to know more about your thoughts when it comes to that. And that's one of the main reasons why my live streams are on a separate channel. My majority of live streams. Go sub if you haven't subbed yet. Is because the people that are there, they want to be there because they've already gotten to know me through all the other videos that I have, and like they like the way I think about things, the way I approach things, and they're interested in just getting to know me a little bit more than just like, hey, I can teach them this cool trick or technique on how to make videos.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you that vlogs are not kind of bringing new audience, and that is more for already existing audience who knows you and who are basically interested what's happening in your life. Because who cares about random person life? We everyone is busy and so on, so no one cares about that. So
Yeah.
therefore, I believe that it is hardest way to grow on YouTube to go and just do, I don't know, daily vlogs and try to kind of copy Casey fast stories and all that stuff. That's a really, really hard way to grow, because that is kind of personality based channel, and who cares about your personality if you are not, I don't know, a rock star or something else, or something, I don't know, very specific. And yeah, but for Peter Lindgren, I totally see why he has those separate channels, because that is his main job. He's pro YouTuber. That is what he's doing for
Yep.
living, and his main channel is his revenue generation machine, let's say so. And vlogs are there for him, for audience, and so on. And he tried to mix for a short period of time vlogs in
And
the main
it didn't
channel,
seem to work, yeah.
but probably that doesn't work well for channel. Yeah, I see how that could go.
Well,
But
I know when...
for myself,
Yeah.
yeah, but for myself, I'm just, let's say so, I would like to grow my channel, but I don't like to grow my channel so serious to just go in some niche down in some specific topic just for growing. That's, if I will take, let's say, if I will treat YouTube as business and I would like to grow as fast as possible, I should niche down in one specific topic and just do videos about that. No vlogs and all that stuff, but yeah, it's still kind of fun
and that's
place
exactly
for
what
me.
I was talking about last week, where what was I talking about last week? Oh, sorry, I got distracted.
No.
Gil, how's it
ahead.
going? Happy Thursday and happy holidays to you. But yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about last week, where when when Peter put his videos onto his like his vlogs onto his main channel, the same thing. The one of the things that he talked about is that a lot of people started to unsubscribe from his channel, even though he has plenty of subscribers to go around and he can share some with us. That he found that a lot of people dropped off because they weren't interested in what he was saying in his personal life. But if you're able to find a niche and talk about that, you're going to grow a channel because you're going to be the person people turn to. Like, I know he's going to have an answer for this. I know he's going to have a video on his channel that will communicate the thing that I'm looking for. It may not be that like that one trick or tip. Like, I know that a lot of people search for Final Cut stuff. And there was a comment recently, yeah. And my goal is to help people become better at Final Cut. And that's why I leaned into that over Premiere or DaVinci specifically. Like, ultimately, I want people to become better editors and faster and be more confident and really learn how to pace and tell stories after everything's been filmed. And so, like I'm building a course that's going to teach people how to use Final Cut from like beginning to end and just be really, really good in it. All the tips and tricks that I got. But I know that doing live streams on my main channel, there's a lot of people that drop off that are like, that's not what I signed up for. That's not what I'm interested in. So that's why they're on a whole separate channel. And I'm slowly going to build it as it's like starting from scratch again, which is okay. But I know that the people that are there for that. They may not show up. Like, there's so many people that on my main channel that they watch a video, they like it, but then I don't get a lot of repeat viewers on a lot of my other videos because it's not for them. And I talk a lot about a lot of different topics still. My channel still feels too broad for the majority of my audience. It's not every video is going to be for everyone on my channel. And Peter kind of talked about that as well, where he's going to keep the core channel theme going and then do all the vlogs and all the behind the scenes of on his second channel. And he's going to grow that channel too because he has the personality to drive that. So yeah, it's just know your audience and know why people are on a certain place for why they're watching you. And again, if you guys want to join and be part of the conversation, come on up. Let's say hello. Let's have that conversation. This is going to be my last live stream for the year. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me or Avars, let us know. Or you guys come join and talk to us about this live stream. If you guys missed it, we did some giveaways earlier today. Just to recap, we gave some fix-it-in cameras, t-shirts. We gave away the Aperture ALMW for, I think it was Aaron. I think Aaron won that one. Aaron, so make sure that you send me your info on Instagram. And then Avars here won the free copy of Timebolt, which I'm going to get him that. Dude, thank you. Thank you for that. Always dropping gems. Join us. Come up on stage. Come chat. Let's chat about your goals for 2022 and your wins for 2021. But ultimately, it's me leaning into my goal. My plan for 2022 is to lean into YouTube a little bit more and try to build a business above and beyond this, because I enjoy doing it and I enjoy the format that I've done. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Do you guys enjoy the format of the videos that I do? Like, it's a lot of talking head, but then I show examples. Do you guys like the more theory explanation why to do something? Or do you want the practical, this is how you do this, show me more of that? Now, is Final Cut the application that you guys prefer? So these are all questions that I'm still, like, I find that people ask me Premiere questions, they ask me DaVinci Resolve questions, they ask me Canon questions. I even got Sony questions even before I had a Sony camera, which I found interesting. But but yeah, like a lot of the questions are kind of all over the place. So, and I'm happy to answer it as best I can. And if you guys are looking for working for yourself and freelance and contract kind of work and having your own business, make sure you guys check out Avar's channel, because he does that very well. It's almost in line with the same kind of thinking that I have. So this is definitely a kindred spirit on the other side of the world right now.
Yeah, that's
We
kind
think.
of that topic kind of is similar, yeah, between our channels, yeah. But I come to your channel, I found you through EOS R videos about filming in log, color correcting, also Final Cut. Yeah, those were videos how I found your channel, and yeah, then I started to binge watching all your videos because content is really great. Yeah, and I like format. That format, from my opinion, that is really great for tutorials. I think talking head that is kind of right format for that kind of content, because you don't like to see, I don't know, some coffee making b-rolls for, I don't know, few minutes before you are getting to the Final Cut Pro. Yeah.
Well, that's why when I started the tutorials, it was like trying to get into the tutorial as quickly as possible, because sometimes I just want to know how to do that thing. Not necessarily, I'm not there to learn about that person yet. Like, if you make tutorials, and this is really for everyone that is making content online, if you're making tutorials, assume that the majority of people that will watch your tutorial are going to be brand new to your channel. So do two things right off the bat. Make sure they introduce the content of that video so they know that they're literally on the right video, and then introduce yourself and then get into the video. And throughout the video, you can sprinkle in your personality and you can make jokes and do that, but get to the core of the content as quickly as possible, because that's what's going to earn you that sub. Because every time I've done a video where I lingered a little bit too long, the drop off was like almost instant. Like, people are like, no, I just want that. Tell me that thing that I'm here for. And I think I'm going to do a lot more quicker tutorials where it's just like focused on one thing and like really understand this one thing and how it can be helpful for you. Because those are the kind of tutorials that I like recently, where it's just like, I just need to figure out this one thing right now. I don't care about the rest. I know the application a little bit. I just help me with this one thing. So I think I'm going to do a little bit more minute to 3 minute long tutorials in a very specific thing. So yeah. Introduce the topic, make sure that they're in the right place, and introduce yourself, and then get right into the content. And let people get to know you because they trust the video that you're about to make. That's, yeah. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I even dropped that part when you introduce yourself. I do not do that anymore. So.
Well, I actually found that I still need to introduce myself. Tom made a video where he did a live stream 2 days ago, and he talked about how he changed his channel name from the Enthusiasm Project into Tom Buck, because even though they liked this channel, they didn't know his name. They didn't know, so they would reference his channel without knowing him. So when he changed it to just his name, it was easy he actually grew faster the moment that he started to, that he changed his channel name, and then because people were easily able to recommend him. So it's something to consider. Like, I still think introducing who you are and what your channel is about is important, because anytime someone new stumbles on your channel, you tell them what the whole channel is about beyond what that video is about. So this is what the video is about. This is who I am. This is what my channel is. Boom, we're into it. Because that's your only time to sell them on who you are. And I don't think you need to do more than that 3 to 5 seconds of like, this is me, this is what my channel is about. That's why I'm Raphael, where, and welcome to the channel where we fix it in camera and finesse it in post. Because that tells everything about my channel in one sentence, me and what my channel is about. And I think it's important. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should drop that? Is it not necessary? Or do you think that when you watched one of my videos and stumbled upon my channel? Did that help communicate to you? What do you guys think? What you guys in the chat? What do you guys think? Does it help? Should I keep it? Should I drop it? Should I get rid of the intro altogether and just get right into the content of the video? I'm curious to hear your thoughts, because I am still trying to refine it. I'm still trying to understand this whole thing. I'm so used to being on the back end of these kind of videos.
But in your case, that one sentence that is not only what is channel about, that is also your branding. That's kind of that is another thing. That is kind of how you kind of make your recognizable, and you have all around that on merch and all that stuff. So that's great. That's a little bit different, but I don't like to see that there is, I don't know, a few sentence explanation who I am and blah blah blah, and then asking subscribe to the channel to do not miss all the great stuff. And
no, you don't have to say subscribe to. I've even dropped that. I've even dropped that, where I don't ask for the early thumbs up or anything like that. Like I liked it, and then I just wanted to get into it. But I think for your channel, introducing, like, just saying your name and then saying that you do iOS development, I like, you have to craft the sentence, but if you can find that one sentence to help communicate what your whole channel's about, because your channel name is your name, it's hard to understand what your channel ultimately is about. Because if you make a one channel, or you do a one-off video where it's a vlog, and then people stumble on your channel, and then they think your whole channel is about vlogs. But if the majority of your content is about iOS development and being self-employed or being a freelance, like, if you can find your one sentence that really describes what your channel is about, then anything that comes after it is okay, because the majority of your channel is that sentence. So if you can meander from video to video, but as long as the majority of the content, your whole library that's on your channel is part of that one sentence. Like, I would say the majority of my content on my channel is doing stuff to make it look better in camera, and then finding ways to make it look even better in post-production. Like, those are the two things, right? And that's why I have a whole separate channel for freelancer and financials and all that kind of stuff. Because I found that was the one thing that didn't play very well on my main channel. The majority of the audience that was there was not interested in that. And I'm fine with that. Like, I think I pushed it too far, where it's just like I was doing the camera and then the post, which I think was, so like, I streamlined it. I got rid of a whole section of it. So everyone's saying keep it because it helps. That's good. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep it for now. Keep those intros because it's short enough. Keep it. It's short but important. Yeah, keep it. Okay. Oh. So if you want to attract new viewers, shorten the intro and get to the point. Yeah, so my intro, like the graphic intro is 4 seconds, I think, 3.5 seconds. And then I'm kind of into it, where it's just like for me, it's a visual break from the hook into the content, where I don't even know if people read that. Should I get rid of that intro? That chunk, that little intro? So maybe that's another question. So if it's about Final Cut, you could use the intro to show the result of what you're teaching. Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't done. I haven't done the Andrew Kramer style tutorials where it's like, let's recreate this. I think it's because I want people to create their own things and not just to mimic what I'm doing. I want people to critically think about why they're choosing certain things, not to just show techniques. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys?
I think that in this example, when you show what you will do, that is more. I like that for tutorials, because you kind of show what will be end of. We are doing that, and then you go for tutorial. And that's not about copying what you are doing, but that is kind of showing what you will see in the result of this tutorial.
Yeah. Well, I know I benefited a lot from those kind of tutorials, the Andrew Kramer's, the Nick Campbell's, the iDesigns, all those kind of things. So those, yeah, okay. But here's the thing. A lot of the work that I do, and this is why I stay away from that, a lot of the work that I do, I can't show, I can't talk about. So for me to then, like, what I would love to do is show something that I've worked on professionally. This is what we're going to recreate, and I'll show you how we did it. But I can't, because I can't show what I worked on. So that would mean I would have to recreate something brand new to then recreate again. It's just like, so like my brain kind of hurts because I've already spent the time doing that thing to then recreate it. That doesn't look anything like the thing that I made. So that's the conundrum that I always find myself in.
That's the same problem for me, because I'm in my kind of freelancing job, I am developing applications, and those applications as well, I can't share that code because that is customer's code. I can't show even features I'm building because those are not released yet. So I can't use that as example. So therefore, if I'm showing something, those are just my own smaller projects, or I'm talking about general topics around industry. And that's more like freelancing, self-employed, employed still things, how to get into the industry and all that stuff. So yeah, I believe that is kind of hard to share real work for many industries.
Oh, absolutely. So one last chance. You guys can join right now. Otherwise, we're going to be calling it soon. So one last chance for you guys to come and join and say what wins you had for 2021, or what your big plans for 2022. And Bailey, I want you to make sure you go check the notes or the chat earlier, because a lot of people said Merry Christmas to you. So make sure you go check that out, because a lot of people are sending you lots of love. All you do is click that link that I just posted above, and you can call in. Call in and say hi. El Jefe, I think that is how you pronounce it. Nice mustache. You better have that mustache when you call in, or I will be disappointed. Yeah, just click the link, and you'll be joining our conversation. Yeah, talking about the wins for 2021 and wins for 2022. So I would say a win for me for 2021 was I went from 4,000 subscribers at the beginning of January to almost 13,500. I think that's fantastic. I think that's a huge win. Jordan, I do see you. Give me 1 second. I will get you in. All right. Jordan, hello. How's it going?
Hi.
Happy Thursday and happy holidays to you.
Yeah. I just found your channel like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
And
thank you.
I was like, subscribe, like, and I never do that. And the reason I never do that is because, I mean, I appreciate Gerald and everybody, and I give him my likes. But I feel like since you guys rely so much on subscribes and likes, that's my money, right? So if I'm hitting a like, I was like, you earned my money. So yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway,
I appreciate it. And thank you. I no, seriously, that I appreciate that, because like that's the whole point. I'm trying to make the videos that I make, and my goal is to earn those subs. Like, I don't make the videos because I want to build a huge audience. I want to build an audience that literally gets what I'm trying to do and is on that same kind of wavelength. So like, I feel the fact that you connected and clicked so quickly is that you get it. Like, you get what we're trying to do and understand the whole purpose of the kind of content that we're making. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Like, I can sense that excitement, and I've had those with some subs as well. So yeah, thanks, man.
So I haven't bought you a cup of coffee yet, or I don't know.
No, don't worry about that. Like, just.
But I will.
Show up in the comments and watch the videos, and you know, share with people that you feel can benefit from it. That's what it's going to mean
I
the
totally
most.
become a fanboy. I'm like I've actually done like brand ambassador work before, like physical ambassador work for a
Yeah.
bunch of companies, Pepsi, Toyota, whatever, showing up at events. So when I find someone, I become their brand ambassador or that brand. I'm like, dude, you got to check out this channel. You got to check out
Ah,
this
thanks,
person.
man. I appreciate that.
And those are the people that
You're
I'm
making me
like,
blush.
all
You're
right,
making
I
me
never
blush.
do the affiliate links. I never do the affiliate links, but for this guy, this person, I'm definitely going to do the affiliate link because
Thank
it
you.
just solves so many problems. Anyway, connected with you right away. I'm like, how didn't I not freaking find this dude sooner?
I was hiding.
90% of the stuff that I watch. What's that?
I was hiding. Shh. I'm
You were
hiding
hiding.
in the
90%
dark
of the
corners
stuff
of.
I watch is on YouTube. I got Netflix, HBO Max, and all that stuff, but I barely watch it. I have 90% on YouTube. Anyway.
So my question for you, what is a win for you? Share that. Like what happened this year that you find that was like that golden moment, that those things that happened, and like what are your plans for 2022? Because from what I'm hearing, you are a content creator. You make videos and films and photo and stuff like that. You understand it. What is something that you felt you knocked out of the park for this past year, and what is something that you're looking forward to in 2022? Share that with everyone here.
Well, I started doing video a year ago in December, and it's like, all right, let me figure this out. So I got the R5, and then I just got the C70 delivered Tuesday.
Nice.
But so I don't even know how to play back footage on the C70. Like on the actual, I don't even know how to view it back yet. Anyway,
All right, it's a toy you'll get to learn.
Yeah, I started my video business and just doing odds and ends stuff here and there. But I'm learning the business side. Like that's the hard part. So
well, make sure you sub to my second channel where I talk about exclusive freelance business stuff. I talk about freelance financials. I talk about how to talk to clients. I talk about how to communicate, how to deal with clients that are, you know, they try to sneak in stuff for free because clients have a sneaky way of asking for things without asking for them. I talk about all that stuff on there on my live stream specifically. I don't do live streams on my main channel that often, but on the other one, I do deep dives into exactly that because I struggled when I started my business, and I struggled to make the right amount of money because it's like going from being an employee for someone and doing your own business. The pricing is completely different, and the way you communicate with clients is completely different, and it's night and day when you have those magic words to communicate to a client. Like there are some scripts that you can use, but it's the mindset that really helps you go from making $500 a day to $5,000 a day. Like there is a mental leap from that, especially in the video world. So yeah, make sure you check that out and you know, hit me up there, or if you have any questions, let me know. Because if you're just starting your business, and don't make the same mistakes that I made, because you know, I can definitely help you with with navigating the craziness that is clientele and getting more people to hire you. That's what it ultimately comes down to, and building those relationships and finding those 5 clients that pay you the 80% of your income for the year. That's the ultimate goal. If you can find those 5 that, and at any point you can drop a client and replace it with a better client. But it's like having more than 5 clients becomes a little bit harder, because if you can get repeat clients, that's what it really comes down to. So congratulations on starting your business a year
didn't
ago,
have a choice.
right?
Yeah,
Good.
didn't have a choice. Got laid off because of COVID like everybody else. And I'm like, well, I only have one skill. I've been doing photos, so I guess I'm not going to become a welder. I'm just going to go full time into video.
Do you know that I was doing a project? I was a project manager, similar to Avar's here. And in 2018, I was working as a project manager for a hologram company, and the company kind of contracted a little bit, and it felt like it was time for me to go, and I walked away from it. And I had video skills and all that kind of stuff. So I leaned back into the freelance contract world. So I was in a similar position as you. Thankfully, I didn't have to go through the same struggle as you did with the pandemic around. So it was a little bit easier for me to to navigate it, but I was able to get into it. And because you have those skills and because you're confident with those skills, you're going to be able to grow a business. And because you're still doing it a year later, I think you're going to keep going and you just keep
I
going.
don't have much of a choice. Yeah, I've always been in sales. Dude, I've sold roofs, windows. I sold for HelloFresh. I've sold office supplies.
Then you're
I've
still
sold
doing the
everything.
same thing. You're just selling your service. You're not doing anything different. Yeah. So if you can just communicate and just know the salesy terms without being salesy and come across like here's one solid piece of advice that I got early on. The moment someone calls you, they've already seen your demo reel, they're calling you, you don't have to convince them that you can do the work. They just want to know that they want to work with you. So you're just selling yourself at that point that you're a right fit for that team. So you don't need to say how you're going to do it. Just sell them on the results that they're going to get.
100%.
All right.
I believe that because I had a wedding couple reach out and I was like, they already want to work with me. I haven't shot that many wedding videos, but they already want to work with me.
Yes.
And I went out to dinner with them and I was just selling me. I was just selling my personality.
That's it. And that's what it comes down to. Let's get one more person in here. Let's get Gil in the car. I'm going to pop you in here as well. Himself. There he is. Gil, how's it going? Oh, look at this. I like this. I like how the Ecamm just automatically knows what to do. I love this application. If you guys are into live streaming, check out Ecamm Live. It is one of the best applications for live streaming. Simple use. Gil, I'm gonna ask you, turn your camera.
What? This way?
No, just turn it so it'll.
Oh.
Oh, do you have horizontal lock on? Never mind. It's all good. It's how you doing? How's Florida?
I probably do. Oh, let me turn it off.
How's Florida for you? Go. Look at that. Now we have a stream, my friend. So I don't know.
Florida's great. It's
I don't know if you saw my I can hear you. I don't know if you saw my video today about Timebolt. I think you would benefit from that application. Make sure you check it out. Hold on. I'm gonna leave you guys for 1 second. So Gil, I want to hear from you. I'm gonna be listening. I just need to change the battery. I want to hear from you. What is a win from you that you had in 2021? Because I know you have some. I can see you smirking already. And what's 2022? What are you looking forward to in 2022?
Okay, so for 2021, I had a couple of wins. One being me and a business partner got a physical studio location where we produce podcasts, videos for clients, photo shoots, and yesterday was probably one of my biggest wins because I just locked in a 10-episode podcast for a client for
nice
for next year. So
nice.
Kind of happy about that.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. Oh, I'm going
to
add everybody back. Boom. There we go. So congratulations on that. Yeah, because your company is growing. Like I know that you're doing YouTube and you're talking about all the stuff that you're doing on YouTube, but I think your company as a whole is growing, and the fact that you're sharing that experience now, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well done. And so for 2022, what's the thing that you're looking forward to beyond the? Is there anything?
So client work, of course, like doing more client work, but also like doing more like passion projects, like more YouTubing, like allocating more time for personal projects.
And do you feel like how do you feel YouTube is? Like, what's your experience with that? My battery's gonna go, and I don't have a cable long enough.
Oh no, YouTubing is great. I love YouTubing. It's funny. The other day I was watching I was editing a client's video, and I got annoyed and bored. So I started like vlogging, editing a vlog, and next thing you know, I'm like an hour, 2 hour in editing my own personal video instead of my client's work. So I started to realize, you know what? I actually like editing my videos more than my client videos. So I know for 2022, I'm going to try to figure out a way to, I don't know, maybe start finding a perfect balance, producing my own content and my clients' content. And one of the answers to that was hiring an editor or looking for an editor. And that's where Fiverr came in to save the day. I think we lost your audio.
Nope. There you go. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it was funny because I felt the same way. Let's get everyone back in here. I felt who am I missing? Gil, where'd you go? There you go. There we go.
Here?
I actually felt the same way. I love making my YouTube content, and I was telling my wife the other day where it's just like I enjoy doing this. I enjoy thinking of an idea and making a video for me that I know I'm going to share with people that I enjoy sharing it with, where I don't get any notes. I don't get any, comments about changing this, or it's like, oh, we thought it was going to be like this. It's like literally I make the video the way I see it unfolding. Yeah. And that actually excites me about making more content. And I actually got excited about doing these live streams because I'm able to connect with you and have these kind of conversations, because I know that you guys are like-minded like me, and that I know that you guys are passionate about the things that you guys do, and you get excited. And the fact that you found that excitement to do your own podcast and your own videos and editing your own stuff, like that's exactly where I was about a year ago. And you lean into it. You're like, I want to do that. It's like working out, where it's like, if you miss an upload, you're like, I missed an upload. I want to do another one.
Yeah.
So it's a great place. And the next 10 years are actually going to be more of that personal branding. Sorry, I'm running over my cable and I don't want to kill it.
So I guess I could share a secret win for y'all on this channel, I guess. I started a secret YouTube channel.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
And what's it about? You're going to share? Is this the official reveal?
It's the official reveal. It's about food, and it's me going to different restaurants in my local area and like doing voiceovers, and it's been doing pretty good. I'm like, that's interesting, and it's something that I never thought that I would probably, be into, but I actually like going to restaurants with my wife and doing little snappoos and little video snippets of what we had and talking about it, and it's doing pretty good so far.
And it's the thing that you would do anyways, right? So the fact that you turn on the camera and you're doing the voiceover to it. I'm still here. My camera.
Oh,
there you go. I don't have a second battery, and I plugged it in too late. Give me a second.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. I got more cameras, but ultimately, the fact that you guys are doing the things that you guys enjoy is like I would not be surprised if I'm still here. I would not be surprised if that channel actually does better in the long run.
Yeah.
Because of how passionate you would be about it. Because it's not like you would say that you're not giving it more effort, right? Like it's just part of something what you're doing,
I'm just
or what
uploading.
you enjoy doing.
Yeah, I'm just uploading, and then honestly, I'm going on Google Photos and finding old videos of food and saying, oh, that restaurant was cool, and then talking about that, and then uploading videos that I've filmed 3-4 years ago. And it's getting, traction. Those videos would have otherwise been on my phone just wasting space. Now there's content out there that is being distributed to the world and potentially helping a small local business. And I think that's pretty cool.
So you're actually kind of giving these away to, you're letting the business know about it, like you're tagging them in it, I'm assuming?
Yep. I'm tagging them in it. I'm going there now. A local coffee shop saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and I'm talking about it. Is this cool? They're like, sure. They're not going to say no. I'm not defaming them or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's just pretty interesting how stuff that I do anyways, it's now potentially could be a passive form of income in 2022.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the one thing with YouTube. it's a surprise, not a surprise, but it's like it's an added benefit of the little bit of income that it can bring. And I've had some months that were just like, well, I didn't expect that. Like it just, there are some surprises that do come from YouTube. So, and I've actually, I can't announce anything yet, but I've actually landed some nice clients directly from YouTube, which is fantastic. So having that social presence, and this is something I did talk about, and I know that Avars and you and I talked about this. Let me go over here. We talked about this before, where having a social presence online, like on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, actually does help grow your business and grow your personal social brand. Because when people do reach out, they feel that they already know you somewhat. Because if you're presenting yourself as you, not a personality, when they reach out to you, they're already confident that they're going to like working with you because they like the way you present yourself. So YouTube has that nice ability to showcase who you are.
Yeah, YouTube, Instagram. I'm a testament to that. Most of all my customers are familiar with me with my Instagram stories, the way I interact with them on social media. So when they come work with me, they're like, "Hey, Gil, hey, what's going on?" It's already like a camaraderie.
Yeah, absolutely. And because, like I said, they already feel like they know you. And from the way you make videos, from the way you communicate online, and Avars, you too, like I feel if I met you in person, you would be, like I feel like I already would know you. It's not like on a movie where you watch someone's personality and then you meet them and they're like, I'm not like that. No, it's like you guys actually feel that you guys would be the way you guys are. And I think that is a way to speed up the process of getting a client to know you and to feel confident with you and to hire you, and ultimately, because I feel there's plenty of money to be made in this industry, in these industries, where the faster you can get to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, let's go. I want to work with this person, because that's what it comes down to. People want to work with people they want to work with. If that makes sense. That does.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is so. Yeah, if you are pushing out your work and showing yourself online, so that makes that feeling that you already know that person. Yeah. Exactly. Totally agree.
But guys,
100%.
Gil, Avars, Jordan, everybody that came out today, I want to say thank you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your year this year. I look forward to seeing you guys online and chatting with you guys more. I hope you guys have an amazing time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Everyone that won on the contest today, make sure you send me your info so I can get you the shirts, the light. Avars, I'm going to double check with you for your email. Congratulations, everyone. Gil, appreciate you showing up today and chatting with us. I think that was fantastic. And everyone that's in the chat, you guys have an amazing time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.
All right.
Happy holidays, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.